Hey heroes, and welcome to this new world video. In today's video, I want to take a look at the leveling process for the music trade skill. We'll look at the most efficient ways to do this, and then we'll take a look at the aptitude chest, the items you can get from it, whether there's any money to be made, and if it's worth doing. So in the 1.6.3 update, they made a change saying that they reduced the XP curve for the musical instrument trade skill, lowering the total time it takes to level up. So I logged into the game to check the numbers. Normally the most XP you could get from an expert song played perfectly is 360, on a double XP weekend, this was 720. For people just starting the profession, this meant multiple levels, averaging out to about 1 to 2 per level. I started at level 75 and got to 200 in 4 hours using the following method. Okay, so from all my testing, the length of song appears to make no difference to the score you can get. I think it's purely based off the percentage of perfect hits that you get. So with that in mind, I always play Winds Within. Winds Within is the shortest song at 52 seconds and it's relatively easy, and also has 4 different instruments you can play for it. So let's take a look at the instruments you should be aiming for. So in total there are 6 perks that you can get on an instrument. Busker's Blessing, the performer now receives a full tip amount. Second Chance, the first missed note is ignored. Spotlight, playing solo rewards to player with a 10% music XP bonus. The counterpart to that is Ensemble, playing in a group rewards 10% music XP bonus. There's an Opening Act, the first 3 notes played are always perfect. And Fanfare, hitting perfect on the final note rewards player with 10% music XP bonus. So depending on your playstyle and whether you'll be playing alone or in a group will determine the instrument that you want. The way I've got this set up is that my flute and my guitar have both got Spotlight and Fanfare. This means that I get more XP when playing solo, and a lot more songs can be played solo on a guitar and a flute. I made sure that they didn't have Ensemble on so that we could get the most out of the 5 perks that are on there. This way we're not doubling up on getting bonus XP for solo and for group when playing one or the other. As a backup, I do have a guitar that's got Ensemble on without Spotlight, meaning that I only get the XP boost when in a group. For the remaining of the instruments, I just got them in with Ensemble and Fanfare, because these instruments are most likely to be played in a group. I don't want to be the person that sits in a town playing just bass for a track. So with these 2 perks, whether you're playing solo or in a group, you're now able to get 20% extra XP. One just by playing in the right conditions, and then Fanfare by hitting that perfect note on the last note of the song. So once you reach level 200, you can now gain Aptitude chests. We did some calculations, and one full Aptitude level was about 21,000 experience, meaning each tick was about 7,000 experience. Once you're at the point where you're doing Aptitude, double XP no longer applies, so the maximum you can get is 360. What this meant was, if you played perfectly and got 360 experience for every song you played, and you played only Winds Within, which is 52 seconds long, rounded up to a minute, this would take an hour to gain 1 full aptitude level and 20 minutes per tick, or close enough to that. So what we did is we played for another couple of hours. Me and Sykes were already at 200, so we gained 2 of each aptitude chest. Polly was slightly behind, so she gained 1 of each aptitude chest. They both then provided me the contents of these, and I'll show you now the openings, and we'll discuss what we got. So let's take a look at what we got from our aptitude chest. We got all these gems. These are about 5 coin each on the market. We got 9 gold ingots. These are about 3 each on my market. We got 26 lumber. These are about 2 each on my market. We had 2 snail slimes. These are about 40 each on my market. And we had 4 catfish whiskers at 17 each. Now we'll have a look at the good stuff. So in total we got 7 pieces of sheet music, with 3 of these being of any value. The first of these being the Morning Chores Mandolin sheet music 1 of 3. This came from one of my 6 chests and is valued at 4.5k. Next, Syax and Polly both got the Path Less Travelled guitar sheet music. For Polly this was a 1 in 3, and for Syax a 1 in 6, and this music valued at 18k each. So are these music aptitude chests worth farming? For myself, I only made 4.5k over 2 hours. Syax made 18k over 2 hours, and for Polly she was lucky enough to make 18k for 1 hour. A lot of this can come down to RNG and the price of these sheets dropping over time. but currently it does look like some money can be made, as there is also other valuable sheets contained in here, such as the Young King Stanley sheets 2 of 2 for all the different instruments. And I think the best way to approach this is to find some friends and to make an agreement to split any monies made between the whole group. This minimises the risk and could be a fun activity to do with friends, whilst everybody makes a bit of coin in the process. You could either sell the sheets or complete your collections this way. I'll leave a link in the description to New World Database, which shows you the items that can be obtained from each of these chests, and that should keep up to date if anything changes. I'd like to thank you for watching, and if this has been helpful for you, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.